What really worries me about this comment is so many people on a GLP-1 use it to tightly calorie restrict. Now, regardless if you're taking a GLP-1 or not, if you go into a very big calorie deficit, you will not just lose weight from fat, you'll lose it from muscle and bone. And if you're in a very tight deficit, it's likely that a higher proportion of your weight loss is coming from muscle and bone than if you were to do it slower and more moderately. The issue with this is then that most people who take a GLP-1 do end up stopping it within a year or so. And so if you've just been calorie restricting and starving yourself and you haven't built a sustainable way of living and good habits, then you're just going to regain all the weight once you come off it. But now you're going to have less muscle and bone. So yes, you will have absolutely aged yourself, and gaining back that muscle and bone, particularly for postmenopausal women, can be incredibly hard. So you can have just done yourself significant damage, to be honest. So when it comes to this comment, yes, you can absolutely age yourself with these medications. But for somebody like myself, I feel younger than ever because I have more energy, I can move better, I genuinely, it's the energy is just so incredible. I have been told by most people that I know that I look younger. I don't really care about that. I think aging is a gift. I think having worked with a lot of people who've died young, I feel really privileged to be getting older, and I feel quite content in general getting older. It's a weird thing. I actually quite like it. So that doesn't bother me too much. But when it comes to the health aspect, absolutely, you can age yourself significantly with these medications if you're not responsible. And I do think it's incredibly common for people to not be responsible because so many people are dishonest about why they're really taking it, and they're taking it for the aesthetics, and they're not really bothered too much about protecting their bone health until down the line they get a fracture and then suddenly they realize what's happened. The other half of this comment, when it comes to nature, as a doctor, my job is to fight nature. If somebody gets type 1 diabetes, I will give them artificial insulin to help them not die. If they have an illness, I will give them artificial medications to treat that illness, cancers, whatever. Nature is to just leave them to die. If somebody has a heart attack, we don't just go, oh, might be your time. So yeah, exactly the same. If you're obese and you are somebody who responds well to a GLP-1, I'm going to give you the artificial mimetic GLP-1.